welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jess. I'm filming so many videos in one day, but it feels really good because when I woke up I was super tired and now I have like all the energy in the world. So today I wanted to film the Booktube Newbie 2.0 tag because I have not been around that long, but if you have seen my original Booktube Newbie tag, I have wanted for so long just to delete that video. I fucking hate it. I did not care like about lighting or anything like that, but not really didn't care but didn't really know. So I thought I would go ahead and just film the 2.0 tag, kind of just look at a new perspective on my YouTube channel and how I'm doing and kind of what I'm thinking about it after I've been here for a while. So let's go ahead and just get started because there are quite a few questions on this. There are 11, and I will be tagging some people down below. I don't know if anybody has or hasn't done this, so if I tag you and you've already done it, just ignore me. Like I said, I'm still trying to catch up a lot on the Booktube community after I moved. I know it's been like a month now, but I'm just really busy, so I haven't caught up with everything, so bear with me. But let's go ahead and just get started. Alright, question number 1 here is, what genres would you like to see talked about more on Booktube? I would definitely say horror. I know that there are like separate channels for different kind of like genres and things like that, but I feel like as a whole I would like people to talk about horror or even more like adult books. I see like the Booktube community is a lot of YA. And I feel like the channels that talk about more adult things aren't as popular, but I would really like them to be because I notice on Booktube most of the people that I talk to are not young. Most of them are about my age. So I feel like Instagram is more of a younger crowd because it is more centered around like, you know, like this app that is for younger people technically. It's a newer app, but I love Booktube because I feel like I can connect with a bunch of different people here. So I would like to see the people that I follow talk more about adult books and not succumb to like only having to post about YA. I have a friend here named Silvia, as you guys are familiar. I talk about Silvia all the time. I love the content that she posts because I hardly ever see YA on her channel, and that just makes my little heart flutter. Question number 2 is, what do you feel is the best way to make friends on Booktube? Naturally. I feel like, I don't know, I've made so many friends on Booktube and even like Bookstagram just by conversating with people, just like comments, like that's how it starts. Like usually we'll start commenting or I'll post something on my story and they'll like send me a message or, you know, vice versa. And I feel like that is such a natural way to meet people, and it doesn't take like, it takes the pressure off of like trying to be friends with people. Like I have met people on both platforms where they're like really forceful about trying to be your friend and then you don't really connect with them on something, and that's not to say like those are bad people by any means, but I feel like naturally is the best way to make friends on Booktube. Just like commenting on stuff and like doing tags and things like that. I know obviously it gets lost in all of the channels that we have, but I feel like that is the most natural way to like make a friendship with someone. Question number 3, what do you enjoy the most about making Booktube videos? I like connecting with people. That has always been my goal here with my channel. It will always be the goal here with my channel. I've made so many friends here that I absolutely fucking adore, and that is and will always be my favorite thing about Booktube. What do you least look forward to when making Booktube videos? Editing out all of my mistakes. I love editing videos. I'm not cringy about like hearing my own voice anymore. I, you know, can edit with like friends over and it not bug me, but I don't know, so I've always talked really fast, and if you edit videos, obviously like you're probably watching this because you are also a booktuber, but you know when you're editing videos and you're like trying to get the audio down like to clip it so that you can start like the next clip, I cannot like take a breath between any of my sentences. Like I have notes above my computer, or had notes above my computer that said, hey, take a breath between sentences to make editing easier for yourself later. I can't change how fast I speak. I grew up in the state of Alaska. Everybody speaks incredibly fast. I'm also from a German, half German, half Italian family, and they all speak incredibly fast, and I know it bugs people, but I see people out here that speak faster than me, so I'm really not the worst of us. But I don't know, that's definitely the hardest part about me, my least favorite thing to do here on Booktube. It says, what videos other than tags, TBR, wrap-ups, reviews, and recommendations would you like to see more of? That's question number 5. I would like to see more unhauls. I really enjoy unhauls. I think it's interesting to see like what books people have decided are not worth like continuing to read. I don't know why I really like those, but definitely unhauls. I would like to see more of just like collaborations with people, and I don't know if it's because I'm doing like my first collab this month, but I love them. I love like watching collabs. My favorite one that I've ever seen, Book Roast and Coffee Chatter did one on favorite things in YA or favorite things in books and then least favorite things in books, and I really love that because it was great to see like 2 different perspectives from people. So those are definitely the things that I would like to see more of. What are some themes you want to see more of or less of in books is question number 6. I want more books without romance. I don't know if it's because I'm like married and I'm already settled and I've like met, you know, let me get mushy here, but I've met the love of my life, like I don't feel the need to like look outside of that. So I don't know why, but when I read romance books, I'm just like, oh, this is so cliche, or this is so impossible to believe, or things like that. I mean, I know that books tend to have them in them, but I would just really like to see more of books without romance. Number 7 is, what are some of your booktube goals? I don't really have goals. I know, I'm not like a goal setter. Things just come naturally to me when it comes to like where I kind of want to go with my life. If I'm bored with something, my life just pretty much tells me that I'm bored with it and I need to move on and do something different. I guess you could consider goals. I post 3 times a week and I would like to continue to post 3 times a week. I actually have a couple of days in October where I'm going to be posting 2 times a day for a couple of those days, as opposed to just like 3 times a week. I'll have 4 videos, but I really like the schedule that I have set up, so I would like to see me continue that, as well as my filming schedule. I'm pretty strict with my planner. I do have like a full planner of like film this day, photograph this day. So I don't know, I just really, a goal, not really something new, but to continue to be like that in the coming year. Number 8, what advice would you give to a booktuber that has just created their channel? I've actually been seeing this a lot on Booktube. I have a lot of new people that are commenting on my videos, and I think that's wonderful. The first thing that you should be doing is connecting with people. It gives you more creative ideas. There's a lot of tags floating around, like I've said before, but I don't know, I feel like taking it one step at a time. I feel like people come on to Booktube with too much of a plan, if you can believe it. I'm definitely not the person, I mean, I plan a lot, but I don't really think too far in advance. So I feel like just taking it naturally, what you're able to do, what you're not able to do. Don't constrain yourself so much when you first begin, like, I want to post 5 times a week, or I want to post every day, or, you know, things like that. Like, just take it as you go. Number 9, what are some qualities or traits that you look for when it comes to watching other booktubers? Honesty. I like honesty in people. All my favorite booktubers, like G and M and Silvia and like all the other booktubers that I follow, they're very, very honest. Like you can tell that that's just their personality, that they're not trying to make it seem anything else. Like they're very honest and true to who they are, and that is definitely my favorite thing, because I know after seeing that if they don't like a book or they do like a book, it's a lot easier to like trust their recommendations, or I don't know, I just feel like being yourself is something that I just really value in other booktubers. Number 10, what is a fun fact about you or a hobby besides reading and writing that people on Booktube might not know you have? I mean, you guys probably know this, but I really, really fucking love video games. Like, I probably, honestly, play video games more than I read, only because when I play video games, it's for like hours and hours at a time. I will dedicate like whole days just to playing video games. I play a lot with my husband. I also play a lot just by myself. Like, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of stigma around like girl gamers, and I think that's so stupid that we're even like put in our own category, but I am like legitimately a gamer. Like, I fucking love video games. It's just my life. It has always been that way. I've played pretty much since like the first PlayStation ever came out, the N64. I played when I was a lot younger. I just love video games. Number 11, which booktubers do you tag? I'm gonna go ahead and tag Jadey Rae Reads, because I fucking love her. I'm gonna tag G from Book Roast, although I imagine she's probably already done this. I'm sure most of these people have already done this. I'm gonna tag Silvia, although Silvia's pretty good about keeping up on tags, so she's probably done it too. Sprinkled Pages, I'm gonna go ahead and tag her as well. And then, yeah, that's it, because I can never think of anybody right off the top of my head. But if you guys have done this, just go ahead and ignore me. Like I said, I'm still trying to catch up on Booktube. But I hope you guys are having a good week, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!